talk about some breaking news we've just had, which is not unexpected, to be fair, but still all part of this kind of groundswell of good feeling, momentum, optimism, hugely impressive support around Ipswich Town. Season tickets have sold out already.
Yeah, that's fairly impressive, isn't it? So these prices were announced at the end of last month, I believe. They went on sale a few days later. Obviously, there's renewal windows, and then the theory is that people who don't renew, they then put the other seats on sale. The kind of window that they have to do that, in theory, is they're allowed to have about 21,000 renewals, but 20,000 were renewed, so no further seats go on sale. They're going to have a few more that will go on kind of a match-by-match selling basis, fair enough. And, pardon me, that's a good start. From there, they're now going to create a waiting list for the 2025-26 season. God, that feels weird to say, 2025-26. So,
wow,
it basically means, yeah, they've sold out the season tickets already, which is weird because it's a strange balance of a big surprise and also not at all a surprise in terms of, I've seen quite a few Town fans saying, imagine 5 years ago saying that we'll be selling out our season ticket allocation. We're going to have waiting lists. Like, you hear about all these top clubs, European clubs, having waiting lists for season tickets, stuff like that. With West Ham, I have a very brief waiting list season ticket for the season ticket that I have. And you hear the same kind of thing when Ajax and Real Madrid and Barcelona and now Ipswich, and in what is still quite a big stadium, have got the same kind of thing. And it just shows how far the club have come. It's a fantastic moment. It probably pushes them in the right direction to start doing a few more bits of work to expand the stadium, as we all know the plans are, but just shows that there's so much excitement, so much growth in this football club, and it's all just going in the right direction.
Hold the phone. Did you just reveal you got a season ticket at the fucking Hammers?
You knew this.
I didn't. I assumed you had a season ticket at the U's, the mighty underdog U's, but I didn't know you had one.
Well, I can't do that because they clash with all the Ipswich games.
Oh, you've got a season ticket at the Hammers, have you?
Yeah.
Because obviously your missus is a West Ham fan, isn't she?
Yeah.
Good man. Hutchie, again, another similarity between the two of you. Hutchie also used to go to West Ham all the time.
He also had the season.
You sure you're not related? You're not like long lost brothers or something?
He also had the season ticket, so yeah. I don't know. We will need to do a DNA check.
Yeah, because there's a lot. It's starting to add up now. Rossi, season ticket news, obviously good. It puts me in mind of the American football side, the Green Bay Packers, who their fans, as soon as they have a baby, they put them on the waiting list for a season ticket in the hope they might get one come free when they're like 65 or something. So we've got a little way to go until Town are at Green Bay Packers level, but still, all adds up to this beautiful feeling around town, doesn't it?
As before, it's the golden ticket. I wasn't surprised to see it getting sold out. 20,000+ people having a season ticket. I know there's a few, I was about to call them crazy, but they're just passionate fans who have got season tickets when they like. I think there's Daryl, who's one of our listeners on the show. I think he lives in America. He's got a season ticket. There's a few others who travel across the country, across the world, and they have a season ticket because they know, if they are in the country, at least they know they've got a ticket. Because obviously, to get a ticket these days, even just a general ticket, it's hard to get one. Yeah. So obviously, fans are just so happy at the moment. The football they see, they've got a team that they just love. This team is such a enjoyable team to watch. Obviously, when we were in League One, that's probably the best time to get a season ticket back then. You can just
get on board early.
Yeah, just get there. Obviously, you had 3 years of bad football in League One, but then now, you've got the benefits now to know you potentially could have a season ticket for the Premier League, which is mad to think, 3 games away. But no, not surprised. When Mark Ashton, he was laughed at when he first came in and said, we're going to get 20,000, season ticket holders, and I think people at the club going, no chance. But well, he's called for the Town fans, and they've answered, and here we go, sold out like that.
It's a good shout, actually, Rossi. Obviously, we know DJ, friend of the show, number one, lives in Florida, has a season ticket, flies over all the time to watch Town, which is impressive. I wonder what the furthest flung season ticket holder we have listening to the show is. If you are listening, and I'm talking here having a season ticket, well, I suppose it doesn't matter. If you've got a season ticket and still regularly get to games, or at least get to games as much as you can, where do you live? Let us know. So we've got DJ in Florida. I wonder what the furthest away is. Interesting. Let us know.